Are you struggling to keep track of jobs, invoices, and client communication in your service? What if I told you there's a tool that can help you manage everything from scheduling to payment all in one place? Welcome to Kickserv, right? Now here, for example, for instance, imagine you're running a HVAC business with multiple job schedules daily without a system like Kickserv. You would have to manually track job progress, send invoice, and communicate with clients. Kickserve simplifies all of that and help you focus on what truly matters, that is delivering exceptional service. Right? So Kickserve is an all-in-one job management software designed to help contractors and service-based business manage their opportunities and their operations very efficiently. From job scheduling to invoicing and reporting, Kickserve has everything you need to in one place. Hi, I'm Ron and let's get started. So first of all, let's talk about the pricing here. It gives you five plans. There's a monthly and annually. Monthly is a little bit expensive than annually here, right? And as you can see here, this is Flexis. The starting plan is for the three users, like is 5, standard 10 and 20. And you can just get a premium version, which is $250 per month, right? Now here, let's go and click on sign up for free. If you want to get more time here, if you want to compare the pricing, you can come back and just do it later. First of all, let's enter the company name, then your name here, right? Then work email, then your phone number, right? So just enter your phone number, now the username and the password and confirm password. Now this is the dashboard and how it's going to look out. So it's really easy, very simple dashboard. We will just talk about each and everything here. So no need to worry. Now, as we know, Kickserv is an all-in-one job management software designed to help contractors and service-based, right? Now, once you make your account and once you purchase the, any of the subscription, by the way, if you want to purchase any subscription, just go to my link in the description given there and click on it. It's official affiliate link here. You can just go and click on it. You will get a good discount as well as it's a way to support our channel. Right. Now take the time to fully configure your settings during setup. It will save you hours of rework later on. Right. Now this is a dashboard. So as we know, dashboard will give you a complete information what is happening. So this is a revenue page and today is Tuesday, April. Right. This is a job completed, new customers, total payment, right, as well as the rise of the percentage. It will compare directly from last month to month, and we have no data to compare, right? Now this is a total revenue, right? And here 100% fence repair. It came from only one service here. Now show me the money. So 100% invoice up to last 30 days, right? Invoices unpaid, right? And there's a credit always. You can just go and click on view full report and it will just give you a full report from your dashboard, right? So I did only one service. I mean, my company did only one service and the customer was William, right? And the job was fence repair, right? $6,000, right? So you can just go and check this out, all this information. On the right side, you can see here month to date here, your remainders, so you can download the mobile application. Now you can manage Kickserv by through your phone number, sorry, through your mobile phone, right? You can add your service and items. So we'll just go get by one here. I hope the dashboard part is pretty much clear here. Now this is a job section. If you just go and click on job, it will give you three options. The first one is opportunity, the second one is a job, third one is the invoices. Let's go one by one here. So before coming to the opportunities, I want to show you the job section because let's create a job here. Right, so here you can see there are two jobs right now, that is onboarding and service, right? There's a Kickserv customer success here, that contact details, everything. Now let's create something, right? For example, just go and click on add job. Now here you have to choose a service. So let's say mine is roof repair, right? If you don't see your service here, you can just, if you provide new service or if you have just started new service, or even though if your old service are not shown here, you can just go and click on add a service and right here. For example, let's say plumbing, right? And click on create new service. Now automatically plumbing has been added. Now there you can add a description. It is optional, so it's not necessary to add. Here you can just add the scope of work here. Now here I have added the scope of work. You can just add your own. Now this is a contact, so you can start typing the contact name. For example, I can write it here, right? For example, let's say it's not available, then you can click on add a contact from here, right? For example, it's a person, so you can add the person. Let's say I will just write here John, right? And if it is a company, then if you're giving service to a legal entity, then you can just go to the company location and you can just add all this information, right? Very simple, everything is same. Now let's say I will just write here random phone number, right? Now this is an email address. I'm just adding a random email address here. Then add the address and everything and build the service address above, build a different address. If there is a billing, if they have, I mean, if a John have a different billing address, you can select this option. Now click on save contact. Now John has been added, even though if it is not available, I will search from here, and as you can see here, John is available, right? Job from John at a given location. I didn't add a location, that's why it's not showing here. The PO number, it's optional, so you don't need to add it. If you have, then you can add it. Now everything is done. Now just go and click on create a job. Now a job has been created. So if I just, you can see here, you can give more information. For example, job 7 has been created, right? And every information is given here. I can add a tag. So tag important or not, I can just write it here. So let's say I will write here important, right? And put it done. Now this is a scope of work, as you can see here, which I added, right? The phone number, email, every information here. I can just go and change all this information, schedule, event, charge, expense, time, entry, and everything here. This is a view. I can edit the job from here, pretty easy. Everything is simple here. Let's get back. Now if I just go to the normal job section here from jobs, you can see here it has been added, right? Now from here I can just go and click on it, and I can assign this, I can schedule this work to one of my employee, and that employee can just go and give the plumbing service, and once done I can just generate an invoice, right? So for example, I want to start this job, so I will just go and click on start job. Now job is in the progress. Once the job has been done, my employee will come back and click on stop job, right? And once the job has been done, just go and click on mark completed. Now as you can see here, the status has been created, right? Once your job has been created, automatically you will get an option to create an invoice. You can click on generate the invoice. If you don't get it, no worries, click on generate invoice from here. Now automatically all this details information about the John will be added here. Now you can just add a charge. For example, let's say you can just you can add it here, right? And once you have added all these terms and everything, signatures and everything here, you can just go and click on collect signature. You can send it by email or signature, and once you have got paid, you can click on mark paid, right? But without sending, how you can get paid? So just go and click on send. You have to enter the subject line, and automatically it will send to the given email address. You can write a message, right, and click on send invoice, right? Now automatically the invoice will be get sent. Now if you want to receive your payment directly in the Kickserv, so as you can see here, enter your, okay, so this is regarding subscription, so sorry, there's an option to accept it, right? Now let's get back to here opportunities. Now if I just go to the opportunities, there's a service, right? So I can just go opportunities very similar to the job here, right? But as you can see here, this is a random opportunity where you can just get this job done, and if you just get this job done, automatically you can just get paid, right? For example, let's say this is a one of the job, and let's say you have, just go and click on view estimate. Now it will show you all this information, right, regarding this invoice. Now let's say you can just go and click on mark one, and are you sure you want to mark this opportunity as a one? Yes, click on confirm. So basically this is opportunity means you know, there's a one customer which is paying pretty much good for this service, and you can just do and you know, a lot of, just like you, there are a lot of service companies are trying to get that customer in their company. And for example, if you have won it, if you have you can just call on this number, right? And if you have got that job from, if you got a chance to provide a service to that customer, right, you can just go and click on as a mark one, and automatically it will be added in the job section. Now same thing here, you can just go and click on give the service to one of this customer, and once you get paid, you can just mark as a done from here. I hope you understood this. Now let's go to the invoices. So as you can see here, these are the invoices, right? So as you can see here, it will show the exact balance and how much I got paid and everything here, and automatically the revenue will show up in my dashboard, right? Now this is a planner. So planner is obviously, as you know, it helped me to assign, schedule each and everything for the upcoming days here. Now this is a planner. These are the remainders which were already added here. As you can see here, these are the unscheduled one, but I can just go and click on and change the status if I want, right? Automatically it will show me the overdue plans, right? I mean, this job and this work should have been completed on April 4th, right? And today is April 8th. So, this is overdue. Now this is the upcoming task, right? This is a completed which has already been done. So you can just go and click on create new event, right? And you can create event just by filling all this information here. For example, new job opportunity or existing job opportunity, right? You can just go and create it, right? It's completely different as we compare to the job. So job is just for a pretty much service you are giving to your customer, and you are getting paid in terms of fiat money, right? It's a planning, so it could be anything. It could be job, it could be an event, it could be internal matter of your company, it could be external matter of your, around your industry, anything, right? So you can just plan it here. Now once you plan it, automatically it will show up here as well as in the calendar too. So whatever you have planned, automatically it will show up in the week, days, month, and everything, right? Now you can see here there's a lot of things which is already planned here. I can just go and check all this stuff, right? And for example, let's say I want to check this inspection, right? I can just go and click on, and if the work has been done, I will just go and click on mark event complete, right? So automatically it has been completed. Now if I just go to the customer section, all the customers which have added manually, or all the customers which have already imported, will show up here. You can see here, this is import contacts, these are export contacts. So it's pretty much easy. If you have some of the contact details in your Excel sheet, or if you're using any other software, you can directly import it here, so you don't need to add all these customers again, right? Report, pretty much very important part, right? And reporting tools are very essential for measuring performance and making data driven decisions. So here in the, just go to the report section and select a report type, right? And you will, for example, if you want marketing source your summaries, you will get an exact summary, right? And it's really important because it will give you a report type of anything. For example, revenue, job performance, team productivity, filter data by data range, technician, or job type, or drill down into specific matrix. You can export reports as a PDF or a CSV files for sharing with stakeholders. Regularly review your reports to identify trends, bottleneck, and opportunities for improvement. So use the Kickserv mobile app to manage job, track time, and send invoice on the go. It's perfect for technician working in the field. Enable the client portal to give client secure access to job update, invoicing, and payment. All this information. Now this is recent activity center, so I cannot delete this, and this is really useful if you have a really large team, so you can exactly know who moved the which part, who did the which job, and whenever there's any confusion, you can sort out directly from just by checking the recent activity center. This is suggest sections. All this message, internal message and message from your customers, clients, you can just read it here. So you don't need to just go and open your normal Gmail box or Outlook and check again and again, right? You can get a notification directly from here. Now this is my profile icon. I can change my profile icon here. I can change the information, right? And all this basic information, right? It's pretty much easy to do. And as you can see here, for example, integration is really important, because let's say how I'm going to receive my Google Gmails in Kickserv, right? So I can just go and click on Google Sync. So automatically, once I go and click on here, I can use a Google Calendar, MailChimp, QuickBooks, Stripe, and there's a lot of things. And obviously for the payment, I can use a Stripe. So Kickserv doesn't have their own payment system. That's why they allow this Stripe, and through this Stripe you can accept payment through credit card, debit card, right? And through any mode of payment. So it's really easy to integrate. You just need to have a Stripe account. If you don't have, please check out our other videos, and obviously you will have and get an idea. So this is really easy. Now to recap, Kickserv simplifies job management by helping you organize jobs, streamlining invoicing, track time, and analyze performance. With the steps, you will save time and grow your business. If you found this tutorial very helpful, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more.